This is limited for by Soundcore, which is a division of Anchor. They're very known for their high quality audio gear that they have. Premium sound with all new heart rate sensors. So let's try to take a look around the box. So this has an AC AA coaxial acoustic system. So supposedly that would help you get a very rich sound, including punchy bass and accurate mids. It also supposed to offer some sort of spatial audio. So I'm very interested to test that as an Apple AirPods user. So obviously I'm very familiar with the spatial audio. And then they have very comfortable ear tips and you can have personalized sound using their app. Here ID active noise canceling and up to 28 hours of playtime. They always have very exciting unboxing experiences. So it has a magnetic flap on this side right here. Oh my, look at this. Talking about a premium presentation. Apple, you can learn something. You have your different tips. Again, this is one of their highlights. They call them Cloud Comfort ear tips. And then the case itself, which I personally care a lot about the size of the earpiece cases. And I do like this size. To put it to perspective, this is AirPods Pro, so about the same size, a little bit thicker. Anyways, USB Type-C charging. Oh, I like that. This is very satisfying. And then the earpieces themselves. So obviously it is shiny, glossy black. This is the size you are expecting. Again, to put it to perspective, this is an AirPod Pro. And looks like you have these contacts on the stems that should magnetically attach from backwards. So you have this LED in the front that is indicating it's charging. It's very subtle. It just came on and went away. So I'm going to go ahead trying to test this for a few days, and I'm going to come back with my conclusion and recommendation. Let's check out this accessory section. This right here is very impressive. Very, very impressive presentation. So you have your USB Type A to USB Type-C charging. Again, it does not come with a brick. You need to have your own, and owner's manual and warranty guide. So I've had a chance to test these, and I have been kind of like caught off guard because I did not expect these to sound this good, to be honest with you. I have tested a ton of different earbuds, and typically I compare them with my gold standard, or most people's gold standards, the AirPods Pros. And I've been using this for a very long time, and I daily drive these things. I mean, if you could see how dirty this thing is up close, it's gross. But nonetheless, there's a lot I like about this that in some categories, it even beats the AirPods Pros that cost $100 more. So if you don't have time to watch this video and you want to know if this is worth the money, absolutely yes. Even if there are no coupons available at $150, this thing legit is good. If you want to know why, stick around so I can walk you through it. So starting with the sound quality, I'm not an audiophile. I'm not an expert when it comes to audio, but what I can tell you from what I could hear, there is a true distinct separation between your highs and mids and lows. I think it's because of the dual dynamic driver that they have. Basically, each earpiece has two drivers, but the magic is in the app. When you go in the app and you start customizing, if you want to have like a podcast profile, deep bass profile, jazz profile, the audio and the sound profile, it truly changes, and you get some deep bass, and it embarrasses my AirPod Pros. I truly did not expect that. So right off the bat, I think I told you about the size. This legit is a very typical size compared to Apple AirPods. So instead of like a square shape, rectangle shape, it's more of like a square shape. It's a little bit chunkier, but it is absolutely not at all what I considered a large case. And this could be daily driven and put it in your pocket. The battery life you get, I think it's 9 hours in the earpieces, but you can extend it up to 28 hours using these cases. I think it was today that I literally used them for maybe 9 hours straight, and I still had battery left. And I work from home. I take a lot of conference calls and whatnot, and it worked really fine. That takes me to my second point. Or are we on the third point? I lost count. It's its comfort. There is something truly magical about these earpieces. They, like, if I compare them with the AirPod Pros, honestly, it feels as light. And like I said, I had them on for 9 hours today, and it did not bother me. These tips are truly soft and comfortable. So if you're someone who travel a lot, you work from home a lot, you're on the phone a lot, you will find these very comfortable. We talked about sound quality, design, size, battery life, and comfort. I just want to make one more point about the design. I always hated the fact that Apple did not make their AirPods in black. And I love the fact that finally I have an option of high quality AirPods that I can use, or earbuds that I can use, that are not white and are black. Now, granted, these are glossy black. I would love to have some matte black, but beggars can't be choosers. And what's nice is setup is super simple. If you have not owned any Soundcore product, what's nice is they have one app called Soundcore, and in that you get to connect any of your future Soundcore product that you buy, and you will have one app to rule them all. They connect really fast. I just tap on that, and right away it would tell me a lot about these things. So wanted to tell you, this offers fast charging. So in 15 minutes you get 3 hours of charge. So right now you see I'm in transparency mode, and in transparency mode you got two options. You have the vocal mode and full transparency. And I tell you, full transparency, both of these features work, and they're not gimmicky. So it's raining outside. You probably won't hear it because of how good the mic is, just a little flex. But when I put in vocal mode, I literally do not hear the rain, but I can hear if someone in my house is talking. And if I put in full transparency, then I can also hear the rain as well, and a little bit of a hum from the AC. Normal mode, basically it creates a passive noise canceling. So basically it does not artificially let any sound from outside, like the mic will pick up and then try to project inside. It doesn't do that, nor it tries to cancel the surrounding noise. But all it will do is, because of the seal that the ear tips will create, you just don't hear anything from outside. This is the mode I absolutely like the least, regardless of the brand, including Apple's when I use, because the sound so muffles. It's just not a good feeling. So I'm either on full noise cancellation or on full transparency mode. Now with noise cancellation, again, the king typically is Apple. AirPods, well, actually the king I think is probably Sony, but this thing is very, very strong. And you can actually do ear canal test, as you can see, to try to understand what it really needs to do to give you the maximum performance. So I am very happy with the active noise canceling. So in controls, you can obviously adjust how you want each of the presses act: single press, double press, or triple press, both for right and left. So you have multiple options. The sound effects. So this is where I believe is the most exciting part of the app. You get to truly experience different sound profile, and these different profiles, like I said, it actually changes what you're hearing, and it's just not a gimmick. Starting with, let me explain about the spatial audio. So spatial audio, first Apple came up with this, as far as I understand. So basically I could be watching my iPhone, right? And if I turn my head to the right, then the sound will shift to my left ear. So it will project, it would tell my brain, hey, the source of the sound is on this side, and vice versa. And to the point, if you turn your head all the way back, it would project the sound in a way that as if you're hearing from back of your head. It is absolutely magical. So now let me tell you about the Spatial Audio and Soundcore. So they give you a couple of options. The first thing is you have head tracking option and you have fixed. With fixed, it kind of like puts you in the center, and as if the sound is around you. You kind of like can feel it, in the air, like as if you're truly in that environment, and it's very magical. But the exciting one is with the head tracking. So if you're watching a movie or whatever, if you turn your head, it starts to shift the sound from one ear to the other, and it's very gradual. So if I kind of like turn my head 45 degrees, I hear some from right, but most of it is coming from left ear, and vice versa. The part that it lacked, the moment I would turn beyond 90 degrees and then turn my head towards the back, I don't know why you would need to do that. I'm just trying to explain how good the technology is. This is the part that could not keep up with Apple's. Like Apple's, when you turn your head back, it would truly, I don't know how, they'll make it sound like the sound is coming from back of your head. But Soundcore couldn't do that. But as far as head tracking forward to kind of give you that immersive feeling, it does do that. However, personally, I found myself still enjoy playing around in the default mode, because this is where you get to select a ton of different sound profile or simply create your own. And like I said, it truly changes the sound and how it sounds like. Oh, hear ID sound. So I went earlier, obviously, through the setup. What it will do, it will ping a series of different sounds and ask you if you can hear these things. You have to pick a very, very quiet place in your house, less than, I think, 30 dB. Once you will go through that, and then it starts playing a music, and it asks you, hey, do you prefer A or B? And then it will do the same thing again, and it trying to like pitches different sound profiles at you and continues to further customize that. And then once you're done, you're left with a sound quality that is unique to your hearing ability, your ear canals, and most importantly, your preferred sound profile. And then finally, the wellness section. So this thing can do, so it's telling me I'm stressed. Yes, I am stressed because I'm doing these reviews for you guys. I have the Apple Watch Ultra. When I measure my heart rate, so I'm doing it live right now, these earpieces are telling me my heart rate is 85, and my Apple Watch is telling me it's 85, 84. So now it's matching 84, 84. This is a good casual way for you to kind of like track your activities, your heart rate, because it does that automatically throughout the day for you. I'm gonna do a holiday gift guide probably in about a month. My goal is to try to use this every day, and we'll see if this is gonna make it into my top gift guides for the year out of everything that I have reviewed so far. Sounds good, looks good, battery good, active noise canceling, transparency mode, and how you can customize the sound. And they're in black, they're not white. Thank you so much for watching. If I've missed anything, drop a comment down below, let me know. Putting these videos together, I promise you it takes a long time. If you're still watching, thank you so much. Before you forget, give this video a like and drop a comment. Share this video with your friends, anyone may be interested in these contents. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.